here's a question that's, I don't know. I think I know how y'all are going to answer, but has this team met your expectations? Brad?
That's a great question.
To date,
Well,
I didn't really have
you
any
can't have
expectations.
What do you mean today? What else could it be?
I didn't really have any expectations. I don't really think of
Galen?
I don't think of in terms of where do we need to be by December.
Yeah, I feel like we all have an opinion, but when you bring in new guys and there's guys who are in season dictating roles, obviously when you first see those guys and the depth chart, so to speak, for the season, you have the most optimistic perspective. So you think they're like, oh, we acquired this, he's this, he's that, and it's just like, well, he's this and he's that, but he's also playing for Coach Sampson. So that's gonna take some growing pains. That's gonna take some trial and error. That's gonna take some hard days, some uncomfortable days, some demanding days. So is this team where I expected? I can't say that they are. I feel like they may be, due to the standard that I hold those guys and our coaching staff. I'd say they're a bit probably behind schedule, but that's because you got to take into context when you got a guy like Jamal and you've been spoiled by him. It's you get accustomed to certain things and you realize that things that we have got accustomed to, those aren't normal. You don't get guys who are first team All-American. Those aren't common. There's only 5 of those. So it's just like it's selfishly you get accustomed to that and thinking that it's your normal. Kind of like a girl who's dating out of her league or vice versa. He's like, you got lucky that time, brother. That wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like you got to be patient with this team. You got to dial it back and just know that it's a work in progress. But at the end of the day, win, lose, or draw, we should stand behind our guys and know that they're doing everything they can to, guarantee to give us and put themselves in position for a chance to win a game.
If you're just talking about record, 7-3 is not what anybody expected. If you're talking about effort, it's there. But the number of guys on this team that went through off-season surgery is pretty high.
Right. Yeah.
JoJo and Terrence and Juwan and who am I missing? LJ, I think, had a surgery.
Yeah, LJ.
Yeah.
I feel like you said, our effort hasn't been the question, which is, that's probably more times than not going to always be the case. But I feel like I'm rewatching Narcos, one, because I'm trying to work on my Spanish. And it centers around Pablo Escobar and his associates. And, and they had encountered an issue. And then his partner told him, you need to narrow your focus. And so, I feel like with our guys, it's kind of narrowing your focus from effort to mentality. And it's just like, yeah, you can give effort, you can work as hard as you want to work, but it's just like if it's aimless and it has no end goal, I just feel like it doesn't get anything accomplished. Whereas I kind of equate this to Milos. It's like, there's no doubt. I mean, I feel like I'm extremely critical of him because of the position that he plays and how important that he is. How good how high his ceiling is, but you're gonna play hard. That's a given. That's a non-negotiable. But it's just like your mentality while doing so is what's gonna be the biggest difference maker for our team. So it's like I just feel like our guys, their effort is gonna be unquestionable every night because that's the baseline. But it's like your mentality within giving that effort, I feel like will be a big determining factor of the outcome of the game.
I was really nervous about where you were going with that Narcos thing. I thought it
That's
could
a
go in
great
a
show.
whole different direction. Yeah.
Hold on,
Okay.
did I land the plane?
You did.